Andy's loading up his cheat sheets.
Well, no, you look.
I have is the IO tips.
8:30, I'm going to call the Lower Downtown Design Review Commission. Wait, we don't have a lawyer yet.
Oh, we don't.
No, sorry, not doing that yet.
We're just waiting for attorney for those who are virtual. Honestly, we only have primarily virtual.
Which is fine because I want to. Yeah, my understanding of the bylaws is we can't proceed with that.
Hi, everyone. We are just waiting for our attorney before we call the meeting to order. So apologies for the delay.
So we're missing our legal representation, but however, I'm gonna call the Lower Downtown Design Review Commission meeting for November 6th, 2025 to order.
Can you state the time?
It is 8:38.
Introductions.
Oh, yeah, so we're gonna start with introductions. So let's start on that end.
Madison Wilson at large.
Tobias Stroh, property owner.
Nick Allen, Commissioner.
Andy Duckett Imke, Chair and Architect.
Mary Gingold at large.
And Mary is our new commissioner. And we have two commissioners that are going to be remote. If we can start with Mary Lee. Sorry, Mary Lee, you're on mute.
Thank you. Marilee Utter, I'm a resident.
And Craig Lawrence, vice chair and owner operator.
And I'm Brittany Bryant, Denver Landmark Preservation staff. On the screen.
Okay, so audio tips for virtual participants. For better sound quality, we strongly encourage everyone to download Zoom onto your desktop, laptop, tablet, or mobile device. And if you haven't done so, please mute your device. Click audio settings to bring up an additional menu. At background noise suppression, test your speakers and microphone, adjust their maximum output volumes. For presenters or public commentators, when it is your turn to speak, mute or unmute, click on the microphone icon at the bottom of your screen. Expanding the menu next to the microphone will reveal additional options. Select your speaker and microphone device. Test your microphone and speaker, adjust the maximum output volumes. And if you're still having audio challenges, you can switch to phone for audio. Members, we're going to start with public comment period first. Members of the public will have 2 minutes each for comments about historic preservation in general, not to include comments associated with the projects that are under review by the LDDRC. To speak, click the hand raise button in Zoom, dial *9 on your keypad to raise your hand if joining by phone, or you can email landmarks@denvergov.org with your name and phone if you have difficulty with either hand raise options.
Doesn't look like we have any.
Don't have any public speakers today. So we are going to move to meeting records for approval for the September 4th, 2025. Does any commissioners have any items they wish to present? Seeing none, the meeting records are adopted for September 4th, 2025. We're going to move into the consent agenda. It is item number 2025-COA-9301730 Coop Street.
Can you read?
Do you want me to read all that? These are routine design review items, recommendations for commissioner approval without discussion. Applications with items passed on the consent agenda should coordinate separately with landmark preservation staff to receive a certificate of appropriateness. There is no public comment for consent agenda items. I just announced the consent agenda by address. do commissioners have any desire to remove any of the items off the consent agenda, being that just the one? Okay, does any commissioners have any ex parte contacts or conflicts of interest? Okay, hearing none. I believe that, does Marilee need to recuse herself from the vote?
Aye.
Oh, I thought I heard something. Okay, so do I have a motion for the consent agenda?
I move to approve application 2025 COA 930 for the sidewalk planter railings at, is that right? Or
You just have to provide the address.
at 1730 Winthrop Street as per design policy standards and guidelines 10.4.1 sidewalk cafes and planter pots. Presented testimony, submitted documentation, information provided in the staff report.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a first and a second. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Hearing none, do we have any abstentions?
Aye.
Okay, sorry. I didn't know something. Okay. The consent agenda passes. Moving into the,
Release the people who are here for the consent agenda.
if you are here for the consent agenda, your motion is passed, so you can enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, moving into design review projects, I'm seeing none. And we have one business item.
You don't have to read this.
Okay,
Just announce the business.
okay, the business item is the 2026 meeting calendar.
So as you guys know, we go over our 2026 meeting calendar. Our ordinance states that we will meet on the first Thursday of every month. That typically is pretty straightforward. However, occasionally we do have to adjust the meeting calendar to accommodate holidays, and that is definitely true of this year, as the first Thursday in January is January 1st, and city offices will be closed on January 1st for the New Year holiday. So we are definitely recommending an adjustment to the January 1st meeting to occur on January 8th, which is the second Thursday of the month. So you will see that noted on the meeting dates. We are also recommending an adjustment to the July meeting holiday, to the July meeting date as well. And this is to accommodate the July 4th meeting holiday. July 4th holiday.
It's catching. I had the same problem this morning.
It is super early in the morning for me. We will be open on the first meeting of the month. However, this is super close to the July 4th holiday, and we just have want to accommodate schedules as close as possible, as most people will be off on that Friday and want to make sure as many people are as available as possible. So as you know, we do have filing deadlines that are 4 weeks prior to the meeting dates. And it is super important for us to adopt the meeting calendar with the filing deadlines to make sure we are noticing to applicants what those filing deadlines are. So those are coming up soon for the January meeting dates with December. So this is the calendar we are proposing with 2 adjustments in January and July. Of course, I think for open for discussion with the commission on those January and July dates. Of course, January really does need to be adjusted, as we will be closed, not here, won't be able to hold that meeting, but July is open for discussion. I do have a proposed motion here to adopt the 2026 filing deadlines and meeting dates with adjustment to the January and July meetings to occur on the second Thursday of the month to accommodate the New Year and July 4th holidays. But of course, the commission can discuss those 2 adjustments that we as staff have proposed.
Any discussion on the dates as proposed?
Sounds great.
One clarification, we adjusted the day for Yom Kippur this year, or are we outside of that range? Okay, that was the only comment that I had.
I did not put together the calendar because I was not put together, so thanks to Jen
Thank you,
for
Jen.
putting together the calendar.
So hold on, I'm pulling it up. My Yom Kippur is Sunday, September 20th to 21st.
Okay, so we're outside of that range.
And let me look at Rosh Hashanah, but I did look at those before I put the calendar together. Rosh Hashanah is not pulling up. Slow computer. This site cannot be reached. Cool. Reload.
It's September 11th,
Thank you.
2026.
So we are outside of those.
Alrighty. If everybody is okay with the calendar, can I get a motion?
Oh, go ahead.
I move to adopt the 2026 filing deadlines and meeting dates with the adjustment to the January and July meetings to occur on the second Thursday of the month to accommodate the New Year and July 4th holidays.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any nays? Any abstentions? Motion passes for the 2026 filing deadlines and calendar. Are there any other discussion items or business items that we need to bring up?
Just that we finally have a full commission.
Alrighty, I am going to close the meeting for November the 6th. It is 8:48. Sorry, I hate these classes. I can either see there or I can see here. I can't do both at the same time.